It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics play host to the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors begin the game with the basketball. Curry to Thompson. Beyond the arc for three. And that's the start they wanted here on the road.
Execution is everything. I love the sharpness and precision they came out with in that first possession.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. And stuffs it home.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Down 5. To Horford. Here comes the screen. Irving. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Irving with the basketball. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Banks it in for 2.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
That's blocked by Irving.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Celtics have it to Irving. From the painted area, won't go down. Curry into the front court. Up 5. Curry. Missed it. Brown into the front court. 5-point game. That is great. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Curry into the front court. Leads 3. Curry to Durant. Buries it on the catch and shoot. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Flushes it home.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Celtics have it. Irving to Jaylen Brown. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Curry. Inside, he scores.
Ed, see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Irving into the front court. His team down 9. Durant with the basketball up top. Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Here's Irving into the front court. Down 11. Horford to Irving. And strokes it.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. Durant across the timeline. It's a 9-point lead. Durant doesn't get the bounce.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Curry and knocks it down. Jay, for the defender, tough to gamble once the ball's behind the arc. Now Brad Stevens calls a timeout. His guys find themselves down double digits already in this first quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Rejected by Green.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was his shot.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Hayward to Marcus Morris. Deep left corner. Rozier. Those shots, Jay, have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get one or two to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
Durant to Thompson. To Durant. Fires the three. Smothering D. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Deep three at the buzzer. First quarter is complete. The Warriors with a commanding lead. Basketball. Oh, blocked by Green.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Green. Oh, he had him there for a second. Thompson. To Sean Livingston. Thompson. Count the basket at the rim. What more does this guy have to prove?
He has everything to prove because he's not trying to prove it to you behind the screen, watching this game, playing this game. He's trying to prove it to himself, Kevin Durant, every day that he is the greatest to ever put on an NBA uniform.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. It'll stay Celtic basketball. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His team on top by 13. Celtics have it to Rozier. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
To Jaylen Brown. Here's a chance from long range, and that's rebounded by Golden State. Durant with the basketball up top. It's an 11-point game. Durant and the finish. Jay, that was unguardable.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
Rozier with it. His guys trail by 13. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. It's Golden State basketball, and watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Down by 15. To Jaylen Brown. and the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Horford.
Number 30, Stephen Curry.
To Irving. Rozier. Missed that one. You want to see more, knowing the defender was still right there. Curry.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Here's Curry with it up top. The lead is 15. That one also no good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Ed, see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Irving driving right to the basket. Horford. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
To Curry. Oh, had him going there for a second. Curry, step-back jumper. Jay, he might be small, but against bigger and more athletic guards, how does he find a way to get it done?
Well, how about this? Last year, he shot 42% from behind the three-point line. That's his second lowest three-point shooting field goal percentage since he's been in the league. That's called first-class problems. And what that does, every time you step your foot over half court with unlimited range, it forces the defense to pick you up even quicker, which allows him way more room to operate on the offensive end.
Knocked loose. Curry with the basketball. His guys leading by 14. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Stepping in for Boston, number 20, Gordon Hayward.
Durant. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Inside, he scores.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Cousins to Curry. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Stephen Curry with a look. Off the mark. Well contested.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
From the painted area, won't go down. Curry to bring it up. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Runner's good there.
Easy layup.
Now a 3 at the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. The Celtics may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Steals.
What you see on the screen is how this team put itself at a disadvantage. They definitely have some adjustments to make for the second half.
Player of the half.
Kevin Durant did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Celtics have it. Hayward. To Irving. Has a look. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Curry into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Cousins scores from the post.
No fading on that shot, strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hayward to Irving. The drive right to the basket. Turned away by Cousins.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Irving. Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end. Thompson to Durant. Good defense. He had nowhere to go. The result, jump ball. The official's ready. Let's see who can take the jump. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Curry. They need something to go down. It's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Ball's controlled by Boston. Hayward. Tough shot. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Marcus Morris.
I got him. Here we go.
To Rozier. To Marcus Morris.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Driving right to the basket. It's blocked by Boogie.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
24-second violation. Steve Kerr will change it up.
Substitutions. Golden State.
Durant to Thompson. Durant to Thompson for three and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for three.
You know, someone I had the audacity to ask Klay Thompson how he feels about being the third or fourth option, and I love his response. He said, I don't care. When you're as efficient as me, my paycheck warrants it. And I think about a game he had this past year. 88.4 seconds of possessions, 52 touches, 33 shots, 11 dribbles for 60 points just in 22 minutes proves the reason why Klay is Klay.
With some touch. Al Horford, give him the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Durant to Shaun Livingston. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Durant to Thompson. To Durant. Down low Bell. To Durant. Down low Bell. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Get one for yourself before they're all gone.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Klay Thompson with the basketball. Livingston to Thompson. Has a chance. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
And remember, Ed, they trailed at the halftime. This is not the same team that we saw in the first half. Playing with a new zest for life, apparently.
The pass set it all up. 3 quarters down. The fourth quarter coming up. The Warriors with a commanding lead. It's been a brings the ball up court.
Everyone gets free pizza.
Oh, straight down the middle for 2.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Durant gets it in the right corner. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Thompson, deep left corner. Oh, he had him there for a second. A shot no good there by Curry. Kyrie across the timeline. His guys down big. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Add 2 points to the board.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
It's Steph for 2 and scores on the step back.
Ed, that footwork was absolutely off the charts. Just that space, splash.
Boston with the basketball. To Hayward. Able to convert inside.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Curry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Shot from the lane won't go.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Durant to Thompson. Goes to the right side. Down to 5 on the 24 to Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he buries it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Timeout Boston as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
State Warriors, number 34, Sean Livingston.
Irving.
Into the game for Boston, number 36.
Not today.
Yeah, if I'm the teammate of that guy that just got scored on, I'm telling him on my way back down the floor, look, I appreciate you being there, but I need you to really be there. I need you to be more engaged and give more effort on the defensive end. That's the only way we're going to win this game.
Five to shoot for Golden State. Thompson. No good. No daylight. Great defense. Hayward. Great defense. Forcing the miss.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Curry to Thompson. They work it down to Cousins. From the outside, no good.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. He throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Down a bundle to Irving. Oh, had him going there for a second. Oh, Cousins up to block the shot.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Thompson to Curry. Now a step back.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
New blood coming in for both sides. Hayward. Tatum. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Curling inside. Inside, he scores.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Celtics have it. That's blocked by Durant.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Takes stock of the floor. Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Thompson, how's this for a hot start? He's 5 of 5 from 3-point range.
And I get mesmerized every time I watch him shoot. Great release, up and down, comes down in the same spot every time.
I got him. I got him. Here we go. Here we go. I got him. I got him.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Warriors put their opponents away in a blowout. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Golden State Warriors. The Celtics did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united.
Game track. Defense.
The Golden State Warriors put under pressure defensively in this game, and in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column, and that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
Kevin Durant played the role of facilitator today, and no one is more happy than his teammates.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.